Alright, party people, I hope you can assume that I like a good party, hence your guys' name. But one thing I hate is when a party host overpromises, like, dude, trust me, it's gonna be the coolest thing ever. We're gonna have a dolphin ice sculpture, Gordon Ramsay is catering, and Steve Aoki is DJing. And then you like show up to the party and it's just a meth house. Well, one party host that did something very similar to that is Billy Mcfarland. Now, Billy's the type of guy that you would go to in high school to try and get a fake ID and then you just end up getting ripped off. For those who don't know, Billy Mcfarland was the co-founder of the one-hit wonder music festival known as Fyre Fest. Now, calling Fyre Fest a dumpster fire would be wrong unless you spelt it with a Y. Festival goers were stranded on an island only to stay in FEMA tents. They were given sandwiches that a public school would even serve to kids, and none of the musical guests showed up. Needless to say, people did not have a good time, and Billy was sent right to jail for fraud until September of 2022. Now, after all this, Billy has been labeled a con artist or a fraud, and if you don't believe me, just Google his name or look at his Wikipedia. But what is Billy doing now? Because he needs an income and fast, because he owes $26 million in restitutions for everything that happened in Fyre Fest. Which $26 million? Whew. He's gonna be selling feet pics any day. And it does seem like Billy's trying his hardest to pay off this $26 million as fast as he can, but that's like mostly because he has to. As you might assume, Billy's trying to do all these quick rich schemes to try and pay all this off. It looks like he's trying to be a finance influencer type on TikTok.
My number one theme of entrepreneurship is finding a way to connect different industries and different people who don't usually meet. And when you do that, you'll find all the value in the middle.
Yeah, that was a lot of buzzwords there to try and make it sound like he knows what he's doing. Also, Billy, if you're trying to make money fast, I'll tell you right now, you're not getting it on TikTok. He also claims he's trying to get this like dating app off the ground, and the idea just sounds sort of creepy.
Hey guys, working on this crazy side project in the dating space. Actually met the last girlfriend of mine by doing a reverse Google image search to find out who this girl was I saw in this picture and how to contact her. Think that what we're building now and launching in the next few weeks is going to go absolutely insane.
Oh, an app where you can find personal information of a woman just based off a photo on the internet? Yeah, I can't see this going wrong in any way. Also, when you reached out to this woman, did you lead with, oh, I saw a picture of you online, so I decided to stalk you? Aren't I romantic? So I highly doubt that idea is going anywhere, so Billy decided to hop on Cameo to make a quick buck.
Hey guys, it's Billy Mcfarland, and yeah, I decided to hop on Cameo, but this is just for a few weeks. I owe a lot of people money, so a piece of every call is going back to restitution, as well as people I owe in the Bahamas.
Yeah, it's going towards restitutions because you legally have to. He's making it sound like he's doing all this out of the kindness of his heart. You can get a Cameo from Billy for $69, which I will admit is nice. I will give Billy some credit here for some out-of-the-box thinking of making trading cards of himself.
So I did a deal with Leaf Trading Cards. We did 1,000 signature cards, and they did one blow-up card. This is the one-on-one, and these are one of 1,000.
But when I looked up Billy's trading card on the website Leaf, they had taken everything down. But don't worry, if you really want one of these trading cards of Billy, you can go onto eBay where someone is trying to sell a card for $500. Wow, what a steal. And I mean that in the most literal way I can say it. You are getting robbed if you're trying to buy this. I will say though, my favorite idea of Billy's has to be this charity event where he will fight his co-founder of Fyre Fest, Ja Rule.
So I'd love to do like a charity MMA fight against him. So if I could do an official call
about
up here
boxing?
on Barstool.
Okay. What about a boxing match?
I'm in.
So
I'm ready to go.
We'll talk offline.
I think
about
like
that.
let's pay the Bahamas back, and how can you say no to doing a good thing?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Like 100% of proceeds go to the Bahamas.
Again, you legally need to pay the Bahamas back. This is not something you're doing out of the kindness of your heart. So these ideas are unique, to put it nicely, but Billy has been hinting that he's been building towards something bigger.
Hey guys, it's Billy Mcfarland. As you might know, I effed around. And because of that, I definitely found out.
I'm sorry, Billy, that F word right there has 4 letters. Fraud is spelled with 5. Jeez, how did you get investors?
Obviously, I've had a little bit too much time to think about this, but I do feel like the moment's right to start making this up to everybody. You might have guessed, but I'm working on something new. This time, it's a little crazier
but a whole lot bigger than anything I've ever tried before.
Okay, was that a deliberate reference to the Charlie Day conspiracy meme, or has Billy just lost it?
It's a little crazier.
Also, why are you doing something bigger when you failed at the last big event you tried to do? Maybe start off with like a lemonade stand and then just see how that goes.
But before we get there, there's one thing you need to know now. This time, everybody's invited.
Especially if you're a music artist. Please come if you're a musical artist. There's one comment on this video that says, "How much are the cheese sandwiches this year?" And then Billy replies with, "Still working on that actually. As you know, there's a grain supply shortage this year." Yeah, you can't joke about that yet, man.
I effed around.
So what is Billy working on exactly? Another music festival. This festival name is Pyrt, but it's spelled P-Y-R-T. Okay, is Billy trying to be trendy, or does he just not know how to spell? But Billy goes out of his way trying to convince you that he is not making another music festival.
Pyrt is not a festival. It's not an event, and it's definitely not a metaverse.
Okay, first off, dig the socks. Bold decision to pitch with socks on, but I respect it.
Pyrt is a technology that I've been working on for the past couple of years called the VIDR, the Virtual Immersive Decentralized Reality. So what the VIDR is a technology that brings together and connects people from around the world, both virtually and physically.
Okay, it sounds like the metaverse, or at least augmented reality with a bunch of buzzwords in between.
So this all starts with Pyrt partnering with a small remote destination where we will host a handful of artists, content creators, entrepreneurs, and any of you guys who end up joining the Pyrt crew.
Okay, so it sounds like you're hosting an event, but with a live stream too. Also, what musicians, content creators, or entrepreneurs would show up to this? Like, what up everyone, Kanye will be out real soon to start playing, Anna Sorokin is here, and this will all conclude with a business presentation on how to start a business from Sam Bankman-Fried. Now in that TikTok, Billy talks about how he needs an island to host this not event.
So this all starts with Pyrt partnering with a small remote destination.
Because originally Billy was planning on going back to the Bahamas where he did Fyre Fest. Only problem is though, when the Bahamas government found out Billy was planning all this, they wrote him a letter. The government of the Bahamas will not endorse or approve any event in the Bahamas associated with Mcfarland. He is considered to be a fugitive with several pending complaints made against him. So yeah, Billy needs to find a new island that will host him, which good luck with that. I honestly don't know if North Korea would even take you at this point. So this is the project that Billy's spending most of his time and money on. He's been putting on some, I guess you can call these marketing events. Billy has been hiding messages in a bottle all across New York, and if you find one of these bottles, you win a prize.
Hey guys, it's Billy. The first bottle is officially up for grabs. The treasure hunt starts now. This is a message in a bottle. There's only gonna be 99 of these placed around the world. This first one, putting in my home city in New York. You have 48 hours to find it.
They show these two people that found the bottle, and Billy mentions to them how they're gonna go to the Bahamas that weekend.
Congrats, guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god! We did it!
Are you guys free next weekend?
Yeah.
Okay, so what this means is that there's going to be a bigger overall treasure hunt, but next Friday you guys are going to the Bahamas for the weekend.
No way.
So just like you, I was a bit suspicious if these people actually went on a trip, and people in the TikTok comments also pointed this out, saying they are now missing and presumed dead. And then Billy made a response video showing off the Bahamas trip.
We did it!
But next Friday you guys are going to the Bahamas for the weekend.
No way.
As you might notice, this guy is not these guys, which you could argue maybe this guy found another message in the bottle, which, okay, maybe, but where are these two guys? The rest of the video just shows off that this guy had a fun vacation, and I do want to point out that a lot of this video can be constructed just through stock footage, or it's possible that this all could be unused Fyre Festival clips that just weren't used in any promo. I don't have any evidence to support this claim, but it's something I wanted to point out because this whole marketing campaign susses me out, to say the least. If only I had an app that could identify these two people based off this photo alone. They do have a website where you can plug in your phone number and join the treasure hunt, where you have the choice to either do this treasure hunt in virtual reality or reality. Neat stuff. I was very tempted to join this, but then I remembered that Billy had sold private information before to outside vendors, and I'll be honest, I just didn't really want to deal with that. On their website too, you can buy Pyrt jackets for $250, which It's tough for me because for 2 jackets, I could just get a Billy Mcfarland trading card. Decisions. But that's all we know about Pyrt right now and pretty much what Billy's been up to. I honestly believe if crypto hadn't bottomed out in the last couple of months, Billy would 100% be pushing his own coin at this point. I will admit I'm a bit conflicted here because if Billy has taken the time to self-reflect and realize on what he's done, I do believe in second chances, but I will also admit Billy's process of all this does suss me out. Like, maybe don't start with something so big again. I would say do something smaller, gain public trust again, and prove to people you're not scamming them. How about you start with board game night? You bring everyone over, we'll play some Catan, you'll show everyone that you know the basics of hosting a party now. Even though I'm hoping for the best, I will say there's lots of red flags, and I would not invest. But to be clear, this is not financial advice. I don't know, what do you guys think? But that's it for me today, and as always, if you like what you see and know what to do all those YouTube-y things. YouTube thinks you're gonna enjoy this video right here. Are they right? I don't know. Only one way to find out, and I will catch you on the next one.